If you want the cheapest coins around, go to ufifa.com. Prices start from about £1 per 100k on all platforms. Use the code TVM to get them that cheap. The link is in the description. Go check them out. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to FIFA 15 ratings predictions. I wasn't going to get involved in this year, but I asked you guys, did you want to see it? A few of you said you did, and a few of you said you wanted to see full team predictions with transfers, etc. I'm going to be doing something along those lines. We'll see where we get to. But first off, we've got 3 player predictions. I'm going to pick random players, and I'm also going to pick players who've been newly transferred, things like that. So the first player is obviously going to be Luis Suarez. This is one of the players who I've talked about recently in his transfer from Liverpool. This is not necessarily what I think he deserves, but what I think that is more likely to happen next year. I could do what I think players deserve, but it would be stupid because EA would never do it. Some players I think are overrated, you know, like Wayne Rooney, for instance. I think he would be rated 84, 85 instead of 87. So I'm just going to do, you know, players and how I think EA will rate them. But Luis Suarez is the first one. So his original card was 88. I've put him up to 90. His pace is now 85, it was 82. His shot is 88 and it was 85. His passing remains the same. His dribbling has gone up 1 point to 92, and his heading and defending have stayed the same. His heading will probably go up 1 or 2 points, actually. I kind of didn't change that, I don't know why. But I think because of his big money move to Barcelona, he'll obviously be given a boost of 90 rated. He is technically classed as like one of the best, if not like the 3rd, 4th best player in the world. Definitely in the top 5 at the moment. So I think, you know, and the fact that he plays for Messi's team, and EA are Messi bum boys, then you would have thought he'd be 90 rated. He deserves it, to be fair. I've got no bad blood for Luis Suarez, but yeah, I think 90 rated is justified. Those stats look pretty damn decent as well. He'll be one of those awful expensive cards next year with Gareth Bale, you know, that type of player. But anyway, let's move on to the next card, and that is going to be Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Now, this guy is already a beast. 89 rated currently on FIFA 14, but I've bumped him up to 91 because I think he deserves it. I think he's had a really good season. He's been injured for the back end of it, and he obviously didn't play in the World Cup because Sweden are terrible. You know what I mean. I'm Welsh, they're even worse. Yeah, he still had a really good season. He still scored some ridiculously good goals, and he's proved that he's just one of the best. He's like Luis Suarez in that respect. He is one of the best in the world. He plays for Paris Saint-Germain, who've made some big money signings, or one big money signing this year so far. So I think he deserves a bit of a boost. 91 rated. He's had a lot of informs, a lot of team of the seasons, a team of the year. There we go. What can I say? 77 pace, only up 1 just because I think, you know, why not? As players get older, they tend to get slower, but I think 77 pace is justified. 91 shot, his original was 89. 79 passing has remained the same. He had 88 dribbling on his 89 card this year, but I've bumped him up to 90. His defending has stayed the same, and I've added 3 points on top of his heading stat. So I think he deserves that. 91 rated. He's already worth about 1.5 on Xbox, 1.7 on PlayStation, something along that, and 2 million on the PC. So can you imagine how much his 91 rated card would be? Probably about 2.5 to 3 million. But with that said, he is an amazing player. He is so overpowered on FIFA. I can't imagine it's going to change in FIFA 15. Definitely deserves his 91 rated card. He's played really well this year. So yeah, there we go. A 90 rated Suarez, a 91 rated Ibrahimovic. And we're going to move on to our 3rd and final player of this episode, and that is Mario Gotze, the World Cup winner, of course. Now, I've bumped him up to 86 for a couple of reasons. One, his first inform is 86 rated, and his international man of the match is 87 rated. Now, his current card is rated 85. I just think that because he didn't single-handedly win the World Cup, but because he got that goal in the World Cup, EA are obviously going to go, well, he's one of the best players in the world, let's give him an upgrade. I don't think he's had that much of an outstanding season for Bayern Munich. I don't watch an awful lot of German football. If I do, it tends to be Bayer Leverkusen or Freiburg. I don't know why. I like those two teams. All right, get over it. Yeah, I think that EA will upgrade him. So currently 85, he will be 86 in my opinion. without even looking at the stats of his inform, I've kind of matched them with his 86 non-inform card for next year. But as I've looked at his inform now, I can see that a lot of his stats I've kind of got the same. But we're going to look at his normal card. So this FIFA 14's normal card is 82 pace. I've put him up to 83. He's got a 72 shot currently, but I've bumped him up to 77. The reason I've given him 77 is because he scored the goal in the World Cup final. EA will think he's the new god and give him a lot better shooting. I've bumped his passing up to 83 from 80. Again, EA logic. 90 dribbling remains the same, and so does his defending and heading at 51 and 62. If you look at his inform, though, it's pretty similar. 83 pace, which is what I gave him. His inform has 78 shot, which is only one above mine. He has 84 passing, which again is one above mine. Dribbling, 91, one above mine. Defending and heading again are both 1 and 2 above mine. So I think my card is near enough where EA will place him next year. I honestly think he'll be 86 rated, and I think Suarez will be 90 rated. Ibra might be 90, but I would not be surprised if they gave him 91. Ronaldo obviously 92, and then Messi will remain at 94, even though he's had not the best season in the world. But you know, EA sponsored, whatever. So that's it for the first episode of FIFA 15 ratings predictions with the worst name ever, but there we go. If you want to suggest some players down below in the comment section, I will be more than happy to take them on. I'm going to try and do as many of the newly transferred players as I can, big names and small names, so get those suggestions in. I will be making a few of these in advance, just because I can and I want to. So the next episode won't be considered in the comment section, and if there's been transfers since then and I haven't done them, that's why. But leave them in the comment section anyway, because then I might look to do them in the future. Anyway, if you've enjoyed it, smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Go check out ufifa.com and use the code TVM to get a discount on those ridiculously cheap coins. Go, please, for the love of God, help my project in the description as well. The link should be down there and explain everything. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.